Hello, my name is Cather. Welcome back to Tales of Arise. This is the third part, and like the first part of Tokyo Xanadu, depending on whether or not you watched that thing first, I had to do a lot of attempts to make this work, because, shockingly enough, when I initially recorded this, I wanted to just get it up to be done with. I wasn't confident with that, and then I just started going again and again and again and again, and then I just procrastinated for too long. So I apologize for the lateness of this episode, but hey, it's here now in all of its watercolory splendor. Let's continue where we left off, over a month ago now, with the control event.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegus. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegus? You mean the same Lenegus that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Ah, that was insightful. The alien... I'm assuming the Renans are still... or Donans, whichever one it is, the ones that came to Renan, are still aliens. Because, I mean, in the opening cutscene, they invaded from another world, which is about as telling as it gets. This game is so freaking pretty, man. Look at that. It's an interesting beauty. Anywho, moving on. We've got something. Collectibles.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
We'll do Zephyr.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Hello, what are you? What secrets do you hide? An apple gel, but of course. Would you look at that? We're not gonna go near that. That screams
That's one enormous
late boss.
stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
That just screams soon-to-be boss fight.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
That's good. I wonder if
That's
Uzobek
not your
has
run-of-the-mill
anything
enemy. What
Antidote
a weird
drop.
stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
Now, in the many other recordings I did before this, I did try my hand at fighting that thing. It's level 40. So yeah, I'm not touching that right now. Not until I'm a little higher level than have better stats, you know? Oh. Guess we're fighting the
Take you
Zoogle.
all on. Don't go charging off like that.
What if I want a Zephyr? Huh? Ever consider that?
Here, let me help.
Rising Wyvern! Guess we gotta roll with it. You're mine! Finish sword! Tusk cannon! Here I come!
Let me help.
Huh?
First aid!
Alright, shift is dodge.
Here I go. I'm only
Take
getting
it!
started.
This is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses!
Okay, here I go.
That's a dead monster now.
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Have to be in this world. Your people took ours over. What do you mean you have to be a fucking gunslinger in this world? You're the invader. Hello, Funny Rock. Parallax Stone. Oh, and we're fighting another one, okay.
Normally I
Armadillo.
don't pick on the weak.
Here I go. It's over.
I'll run you through! Swallow blade!
Here I go.
You're on! Take it! How's this? Take it! Not going to plan.
Here's a healing arm.
You're mine!
Pardon me there, I'm not editing that out,
I'll
though.
run you through!
I want to continue this story at long last. I don't want to worry about the finer details.
Whoa, take a look at that.
Oh, and I should probably explain now, even though it's a bit late to do it, why my uploads have been taking so long. Two main reasons. One, I have a life, despite popular belief, and two, I have to be in a certain mood when I want to record, or I'll just procrastinate way too long. So I do apologize for the length between uploads. I'm gonna try to get a better upload by uploading, like, recording 2 or 3 or 4 videos at a time, and then uploading them throughout the month. Given some editing work is done, of course, you know? Anyway, so yeah, hopefully that works. Uzalek. Uzalek. Uzalek.
Okay, people, this is it. Ulzabek.
Uzalek.
No sign of any Renan guardsmen.
The Renans aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
But what if they know we're thinking that?
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr! Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Well, at least we're not alone here. Uzalek. What am I hearing that sounds like an airplane? Maybe it's that thing over there. Whatever that thing is. Anyway, I see a shiny in the well.
Should this really
We're
be
gonna
here?
take it. Nope, but we're taking it anyway. Glad you're okay. Quick, get inside. You're the only NPC I'm talking to today.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
To get better voice
We've
actors
got an
for
ace
you.
up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
Us and
That's
what
right.
army?
We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is. We've all been waiting for this day for far too long.
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime, yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I'd say. I'm in rags. And bandages and a shitty little scarf.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
Someone's a racist.
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more.
Someone's a racist.
At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nate and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
I will say, for Iron Mask's outfit, the white and blue really do complement each other. Don't know how I feel about the green pants. I personally would have swapped it for more of a brown, maybe? Who the hell is cooing? Yeah, and the orange bit there? Excuse me! Who in goodness' name? There we go, that should be far enough. And the orange, I don't know how I feel about that little orange leathery bit there. Underneath that little satchel he has. Yeah, I'm gonna use the word satchel because I'm sophisticated and quite wise. Yeah, all in all, I like his outfit a lot. Right, you must be Nath.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
Something tells me it's side quest time.
I wonder if something happened.
First I'm going to the inn though. Get this part done, dealt with.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Like water and oil.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renin around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renin's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renins, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renins, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do, and I'll do whatever it takes and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Ooh, someone's got some, drive. Some could say she has power. I can't finish this joke or Dwayne Johnson will come after my sorry ass. Anywho. Let's go talk to this Mr.
I feel like
Helper
somebody's
fellow.
watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
That or we're being creeps.
Hey.
Nate sent us. He heard you might be a little short-handed.
Yes!
You could say that. Didn't think he'd send over the Iron Mask himself, though. That a Bright Eyes with you? You sure we can really trust her? Hey now, you were racist too a minute ago over clothing. I wouldn't judge. She's on our side, Zephyr. Or, she's on our side. Zephyr can vouch for her. If Zephyr's good with her, I guess I don't have a problem. What the hell. Name's Drion. Diron, Diron, I don't know. We'll figure out soon enough. We'll go with Diron. Diron, I'm the one who runs the lodge. This is a lodge, but we already have our own beds. We don't sleep on straw and rock-hard dirt around here. The Crimson Crows have their fair share of folks who are either knocking on death's door or can't otherwise move around openly. That's what this place is for. To give people a place to rest up properly before they head off to fight. Everybody needs their rest. If you don't rest, you can't hope to fight the Bright Eyes at your best.
I guess.
Makes sense. What do you want us to do then? I need you to haul up some cargo. I have some friends who are on their way to collect it from our hideout in the Xeon mine. The mines? Is it really such a good idea after the Renin snuffed that place? Or sniffed that place out? These are rather valuable items people are willing to risk their lives to gather. We need to get at least some of them back. They should be down at the Sandinius Ravine at this point. Meet up with them and help them bring the supplies back to the lodge. You're welcome to use these facilities if you need to as well. I'll let you sleep here for free. Thank you, Diron. Subquests. It's a side quest. I don't think this needs explaining if you're not new to RPGs, but in case you are, talking to someone with a letter icon will start a subquest. Clearing these subquests will earn you rewards, and you can accept as many of them as you like. You can also check each of their objectives from the activity record. Sorry for the pauses, by the way. I'm having a bit of chest problems, I think. It's probably nothing.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hope.
Yeah, I'm cutting you off, Iron Mask. Sorry.
We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Let's ignore... Oh, I guess we're fighting an armadillo.
An
Right,
opponent like
bud.
this should
Come
be
on, buddy.
easy.
I'm not done! Swallow
Oh, okay,
blade!
rude.
Rising wyvern! You're mine! It's over! Take this! Try
Ooh.
harder! You're mine!
Hey! Going in with the dodge.
Take this! You're finished! You're mine!
I'm only getting
You're
started.
finished!
Nicely done, Xion.
You're slacking. Step it up. You're
Yeah,
mine.
you got it.
I'm not done!
Jeez, ever the rude one,
Swallow blade.
Here I
Xion?
go. I'm only getting started.
Here I come!
Here's a healing
You're
art.
finished!
First aid.
Thank you, Xion.
Magna ray.
Take this!
Our work is done here.
free XP.
Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Xion.
That, well, technically she's behind us. Because I'm not playing this right now. I might swap... In the next episode, I might swap to be her. Pardon me. But this isn't the next episode, this is this episode, so we're gonna play as Iron Mask. Oh, shoot!
Guess I misread the landing.
I'd say. What's down here? He just went in and reached in and got a fish. Jesus. Could you imagine just being bored one day? Who needs a fishing rod? Just swim in and pick one up.
What's this thing?
I believe we call that a plant. Of the sage vine. Let's get the hell upstairs. Upstairs. Let's go back up, shall we? And there we go. Back on our path for our noble journey of our noble cause. Oh, and dead people. Okay. Sure, that's not important at all.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers. That's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help.
Dairon.
Hang
Okay,
in
there's his
there.
name.
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on. Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
Xion being remorseful? No fucking way.
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this... a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Can
Then
at
we
least
better
give him
get
a
going.
burial?
We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
I feel like we should at least
So
give them
this
a
is what it
burial.
means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
First question. How the hell did he know who Iron Mask was? There He was out traveling. There's no way he could have gotten word Iron Mask was coming to help him. Second off, how did... Just going earlier, back to the control event from the beginning of the video, how did he know that the people knew that... Or how did the people that were slaves know that they were just being used to select the next hierarch? Because it was said in the last episode that I recorded, that by Shion, that they didn't know, and he was shocked about this fact. So, quick thing about the writing. Not too fond of it right now with that bit, because it's a bit of a plot hole that's, to anyone who's more knowledgeable when it comes to writing or stories, can easily pick up on. Though then again, maybe that's my Trails fanboy speaking there, saying, you know, oh hey, Trails explained this, so why haven't they? But that's unimportant. This will be the version I'm posting of this video, because once again I had to attempt to record this multiple times, and I want to get it done with. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any advice for how I should do my commentary, my recording, narration, what have you, please don't be afraid to post it in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this again. Have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you all in the next one.